What happens if you miss buyer contingency deadlines? Imagine you're in the middle of buying a home and suddenly realize you missed an important deadline. What does that mean for your deal? Well, buyer contingencies are specific conditions in a home purchase contract that must be completed by certain dates. These include getting a home inspection, securing financing, or reviewing homeowners association documents. If you don't meet these deadlines without an agreed extension, things can get complicated fast. When a deadline is missed, you usually lose the protection that contingency gave you. For example, if the inspection deadline passes and you haven't scheduled or completed the inspection, you can't ask for repairs or a price reduction based on issues found during the inspection. You are then agreeing to buy the home as is, which means accepting any problems or defects that come up after the deadline. Missing a deadline can also put you at risk of breaching the contract. Without the contingency protections, if you decide to back out later, you might lose your earnest money deposit. This is a good faith deposit you put down when signing the contract, often around 1 to 3% of the purchase price. If you breach the contract, the seller can keep that deposit. They might also take legal action to recover damages, which could include additional costs like mortgage payments, property taxes, or insurance. Some contracts include a time is of the essence clause. This makes all deadlines strict and legally binding. If you miss a contingency deadline under this clause, the entire contract can become binding, and you might lose your right to cancel or renegotiate based on that contingency. You can sometimes ask for an extension of the deadline, but both you and the seller need to agree in writing. If you don't get that extension, you must meet the original deadline or risk losing your protections. From the seller's point of view, missed deadlines can signal that you're not serious or ready. This might lead them to cancel the contract and look for other buyers. In short, missing buyer contingency deadlines usually means you lose your ability to negotiate, repairs, or cancel the deal based on that condition. You might have to buy the home, as is, and risk losing your earnest money deposit. It can also lead to legal and financial consequences if the contract is considered breached. Sometimes, the contract becomes firm and binding, and your usual protections are gone. To avoid these issues, it's important to keep track of all deadlines carefully. Communicate clearly and quickly with your agent and the seller if you need more time, and always get any extensions in writing. Staying on top of these deadlines helps keep the process smooth and protects your interests.